If you're on the hunt for the perfect all-mountain goggles, you might have stumbled across the POC Orb Clarity. I'm about to dive deep into why this pair promises to deliver an unmatched field of view and crystal-clear vision. But here's what surprised me. The reality isn't that straightforward. Most reviews talk about the Clarity and Zeiss lenses, but today I'll reveal the unexpected drawbacks that might make you think twice before buying. So if you want to know whether these goggles will truly enhance your ride or end up collecting dust, stick around, because what I found might just change your mind. Now, the POC Orb Clarity claims to maximize your field of view with an innovative frame and Carl Zeiss optical lenses designed for contrast in all weather. Sounds great, especially if you're someone who rides all day long and hates swapping goggles every time conditions change. But here's the kicker. While the tech specs read like a dream, there are some serious usability issues you need to consider. Ever tried looking through a telescope that's off-center? It's almost as frustrating as what some users are experiencing here. So let's unpack the good, the bad, and the ugly about the Orb Clarity to see if it really lives up to the hype, or if it's just another pretty face. First, who exactly should consider the Orb Clarity? These goggles are targeted at avid skiers and snowboarders who demand peak visual performance in changing mountain conditions. If you're the kind who switches between cloudy slopes and sunny runs, you'll appreciate the quick lens-changing mechanism and the specially coated lenses. It's also designed for durability with a dual compound frame made from tough acrylamide and TPU, meaning it should stand up to those inevitable mountain tumbles, or so they say. However, if you're a casual rider or someone who prioritizes fit over frame innovation, keep watching because this might not be the right match. Speaking of the frame, the Orb Clarity boasts a design that supposedly enhances peripheral vision with minimal distortion thanks to its toric lens shape. That means wider horizontal and vertical views, allowing you to catch everything from tree branches to fellow riders. The lens collaboration with Zeiss is another major selling point, promising sharp contrast and color optimization across varying weather. Plus, the exclusive Spectrus mirror coatings are tailored for sunny, partly sunny, and overcast conditions. So theoretically, your vision stays unbeatable regardless of the sun's mood swings. But does the experience match these cool-sounding features? Stay tuned, because the actual usage tells a different story. Let me tell you about the first real surprise when I tried the Orb Clarity on the slopes. The lens-changing system, they say it's simple and quick, is fiddly at best. In freezing temperatures, fumbling with small frame clips can test even the most patient rider's willpower. Imagine trying to swap your lenses mid-run, fingers turning into ice cubes, while your goggles refuse to pop free smoothly. That's no fun at all. It feels less like a slick design and more like a mini puzzle set designed by sadists. And it's not just me. Multiple users mention the hassle and the risk of accidentally scratching those pricey Zeiss lenses during swaps. Ever heard the joke about the skier who brought a screwdriver to the mountain? Yeah, you might need one here. Moving on to comfort, POC markets the Orb Clarity as flexible and durable, but wear it for a few hours and you might start questioning your life choices. The dual compound frame, while sturdy, is somewhat rigid around the nose bridge, causing pressure that builds up after several runs. Now, if you've ever tried to snowboard while your face feels like it's caught in a vise, you know the kind of distraction I'm talking about. The foam padding is decent, but not the plush hug you'd expect at this price point. I've seen cheaper goggles out there that offer better comfort. So if your priority is a cozy fit that feels like a gentle cloud, the Orb might leave you wanting. Here's a twist for you. Despite the optical brilliance everyone's raving about, some riders have reported slight distortions when looking through the outer edges of the lens. The toric lens shape is meant to reduce this, but in practice, it's not flawless. Think of it like trying to read a book through a pair of oversized glasses from the wrong angle. It's mostly subtle, but when you rely on sharp vision for speed and agility, even a minor distortion can matter. It's ironic because the whole selling point is clarity, yet some users notice the world warping just enough to distract. So the question is, can you live with that trade-off? Now, if you're laughing so far, you might wonder why even bother. Well, here's the deal. The Orb Clarity does shine in certain areas. The contrast enhancement from the Zeiss lenses is genuinely impressive on overcast days. Colors pop just enough to help you spot ice patches, and terrain changes quicker than usual. The mirror coatings stand up well to bright sun, reducing glare effectively. It's like having a built-in Instagram filter for your vision that actually works, minus the duck face. Plus, the goggles look sharp, stylish enough to make your riding buddies jealous. And yes, the field of view is noticeably wider than many standard goggles, which does make a difference when you're tearing down a slope. One more thing worth mentioning is durability. The frame's combination of Grilamid and TPU offers a balance of strength and flexibility that many users appreciate when the mountain gets rough. A few reported dropping them without damage, and the flexible parts help prevent breakage in low-temperature impacts. But don't get too comfortable. The lens's spectrous coatings, while cool, can scratch more easily than some rivals, especially if you're swapping lenses frequently. Bonus tip: always use the provided protective pouch, unless you want to test how many scratches it takes to reduce Zeiss quality to meh. If you find goggles that offer this level of durability with easier maintenance, I'd love to hear about them. Okay, now for a quick recap so you don't lose track. What the Orb Clarity gets right: excellent optical clarity with Zeiss collaboration, good contrast and color enhancement, a wider field of vision, tough and flexible frame materials, and custom mirror coatings for all kinds of light. What it struggles with: difficult lens swaps in cold weather, some discomfort around the nose area for long wear, minor peripheral distortion, and susceptibility to lens scratches. If this sounds like a fair trade for advanced riders who won't mind a little fiddling and discomfort for better vision, the Orb Clarity could still be a solid pick. But if you want effortless lens changes and supreme comfort, you might want to keep scrolling. Before we wrap up, here's a little story to lighten the mood. Imagine John, an experienced skier who bought the Orb Clarity hoping for seeing everything magic. On his first sunny run, he swapped lenses 8 times because he got lost trying to figure out the quick release. By the end, his fingers looked like he'd been mining for gold, one blister shy of a full treasure map. Moral of the story: these goggles can deliver, but only if you're ready to put in some effort. And maybe bring hand warmers. So where does that leave us? Despite its flaws, the POC Orb Clarity represents a premium choice for those who highly value optical performance and don't mind some quirks to get it. The groundbreaking lens tech developed with Zeiss and the flexible yet durable frame design showcase real innovation in ski goggle design. Just keep your expectations realistic about comfort and lens swapping. If you fall into the category of a dedicated rider who loves gear that pushes the envelope on vision and durability, then this might be your new best friend. Otherwise, it's worth exploring alternatives. Before you decide to buy, I recommend checking the latest prices on Amazon. Links are in the description below. That way you can grab the best deal and see if the value matches what you want out of your mountain eyewear. Remember, nothing is perfect in gear or snow, but finding that balance between function and comfort is the key to a great ride. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive. If you found this review helpful or want me to test more products, hit that like button and subscribe. And hey, if goggles could make witty jokes, the Orb Clarity would say, they're great at giving you clarity, but when it comes to lens swaps, they like to keep you guessing. Until next time, keep your vision clear and your run smooth.